Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Crusader Kings 2 with the HIP mod as the Kingdom of Aragon. In the last episode we survived our attack from the Duchess of Aquitaine over here. Triple Duchess of also Poitou and Gascogne. We also survived a bout with smallpox and we joined the Crusade that is currently going on for Jerusalem, which is where we are on our way to in these boats right now. So let's unpause and get over there. So it looks, my daughter's of age, became Midas touched, good. Looks like there's an army of only about 5,500. Can marry her to the King of England or the King of Galicia. We can actually matrilineally marry her to the King of Galicia. I guess that doesn't actually matter because they're both of the same dynasty. Let's matrilineally marry her to maybe the Prince of Hungary here. Who knows, he could end up in power and we'll get our dynasty on the throne of Hungary. That could be fun. Sorry Galicia, I think this is the daughter I was just in the process of marrying off to somebody else. No need to get marriages with Galicia by alliance, since of course we are the same dynasty and will be allied no matter what. There's also a smaller army down here, which we could go after right now, but I think it's better if we land somewhere within Jerusalem so that we immediately pick up the Crusader trait. I don't know whether we actually have to personally be in charge of one of these armies to do that, but I guess we'll find out. Sebastian is not satisfied and keeps asking for more toys to play with. We'll try to make him diligent, I guess. And we did. So de jure Jerusalem is this whole area here, so we are there. Let's try appointing myself in charge of this army. Let's see if I can get my... This is my... No, that's not my son. Where's my son? Lorenzo is my brother. Oh, there we go. I finally stand before the destination of the Crusade. With sword in hand, I am ready to storm the walls of Nablus. Excellent. 25 prestige and piety, and I gain the trait Crusader. At this point, I can probably appoint other people that are better at fighting than me. This guy is a holy warrior, so that's obviously really good. Okay. This 1.4k is heading up the coast here, it looks like, so we'll definitely try and take the opportunity to intercept them if they get too close. We're stopping there for now. Let's see if we can go in this way and catch them. Looks like they are trying to escape. Alright, I guess we'll just leave them be and head back here to siege some of the relevant land. Maybe get into a fight with the other army if it should happen to go that way. Yeah, we don't need to be landing him, I think. Now, where are you headed? The next county over. Now you're headed where? Oh, there goes the battle. I don't think we're going to get there in time. Guess we should try. That will give us more participation in the war. That's what we want. The Duke of Carinthia wants to marry himself to my cousin. Okay. Sounds fine. But we are going to get here in time, so that's good. I think we completely wiped out the army. I don't see them anywhere here, so we'll just head back down here and start sieging, I suppose. Betrothed can marry. Let's get that done. And Toledo has been converted. I think that is all of the non-Christian counties that we had. Yep. So we can reassign him to improve religious relations in Rome. Yeah, I thought I already sent you a message about this. That's fine, though. And we're suffering attrition here, which is not great. A lot of attrition. Partially because there is consumption. Let's head up the coast a bit more. Okay, well, they're already married, I think. So it's fine, don't worry about it. Alright, how much participation did we get from that one battle? Only 1%. Sicily's up at 52%. So it looks like we're not too likely to win at this rate, but you never know. If we manage to fight this army, we could turn things in our favor. Or this 1,000 or so. Hate to give up this much siege progress, but if we can catch one of these armies, it could be worth a lot. Okay, we caught that. Let's see if we can catch this 2,000 as well. Get there on the 10th of May. They're just sitting there, actually, so... Oh, that's mountains. I guess that's why. Fighting across the field, you see an enemy soldier cut off from the others. While you can't tell who, it's clear that they must be a highborn noble. I'll charge. Okay, it's a mare. Prepare to die. Alright, we slowly circle each other, tense and focused. You scan him for any sign of weakness, any opening in his defense that you could possibly exploit. I'll strike. I easily break through his guard and knock him to the ground. He reacts and yields. So we can accept and gain prestige, or we can kill him. Obviously we're going to kill him. The deed is done. He is dead for 25 prestige. His death demoralizes the enemy. Good. So let's see what those battles did for our participation. Still only up to 7%. We're going to have a way to go to catch Sicily. And Hungary is calling us to war against Croatia, who we are also allied with. I guess we'll accept. And for now, I think we'll just sit in this county and siege. And actually complete a siege this time, maybe. So we had another grandson with a stutter, though how we know that when he can't even speak yet, I couldn't even begin to imagine. Okay, some local revolt risk in Barcelona, that's fine. Well, it's not ideal, obviously, but it's probably not going to cause us many problems. Okay. My uncle died a natural death. Okay. quite a lot of military traits he had. It is most unfortunate that you happen to hold a title that all agree should rightfully be mine. Ah, the Duchy of Aragon. I guess it is true, isn't it, that we don't own any land in the de jure Duchy of Aragon, but we still have the title, so we probably should give it to him. Or not necessarily him, but to somebody. Whoever would suit our purposes better, I guess. He's a Crusader, so we will like each other more because of that. This guy has very high stewardship, and I am his heir. This guy is probably a better character, though. So I guess we'll give him the duchy. That's fine. It means that if we want to expand our domain in the future, we can't just take more counties from Aragon here. We're going to have to... Well, I guess we can start building more castles here to do that, so it's not really a big deal. That's probably something we should do anyway. And we can appoint him as our steward. Send him to collect taxes. Speaking of building castles, we actually have a lot of money on hand right now. So let's go ahead and build another castle. We don't have the domain limit to hold it right now, like peace in Castile's War, that's fine. But if we give it away to somebody, since it's in our capital duchy, we can plot to revoke it later on if we should happen to gain more domain limit. My half-sister needs an education. We don't need to give her to him. What is he getting opinion bonuses from? Oh, we're both Crusaders, so we're gonna like each other quite a lot forever. Sure, we'll just give it to you then. And Hungary won his war too. Alright, and we won a siege, which incidentally removed the ticking war score that they had for holding the entire Kingdom of Jerusalem, since nobody else had bothered to siege anything yet. Gave us some more contribution. We'll just continue sieging here. And we inherited... Oh, we didn't inherit a county, the Duke of Aragon did. Well, that's kind of unfortunate. I suppose I should have known that would happen if I had thought about it, since we were the heir of one of those other counts in that duchy. And since we gave away the duchy title, then the new duke would be the new heir and would stand to inherit it. So it makes him a little more powerful than he would otherwise be. Probably not a big deal though. My son I will educate personally. Because you never know what could happen, he might end up on the throne. And my other son is of legal age. So we should get him married. Again, not really interested in gaining random duchies outside of Iberia. We could marry her to, or marry him to a princess of Sicily, I guess. Sure. It'll give us an alliance. Maybe it would be better... No, we'll get the alliance. That's fine. Okay, we won the Siege of Jericho. Up to 45% war score in the Crusade now, which is good, and this county is entirely sieged. So we'll continue up to this county and do some more sieging. And I still have my boats raised, don't I? I wonder if it's worth the time to go and disband them, only to have to bring them back later. We are still in positive income, so I guess I'll just keep them raised. The Doge of Pisa proposing that his heir, I guess, marries my courtier. Oh, okay. So once we finish this siege, I think I will try and fight this army here so they don't siege anything back. And same for this army. Then we'll head back to the county we were in. Continue sieging there. We had a quick granddaughter. So I've gained the trait Wrath. Fair enough. Galicia really likes me. So we're up to 18% contribution here. Still not gonna win us the Crusade, unfortunately, but I guess we should be happy just to have helped, as devout Christians as we are. Various people getting smallpox. It's not very good, but there you go. And the Pope likes me. Even more than he would, in any case, like me for joining his crusade. So my half-brother is of age. He is a strong, skilled tactician. Pretty good military character. That's fine, we'll maybe get him married to somebody at some point. Oh, and my daughter died of pneumonia. How sad. And somebody else died of smallpox. Okay, another battle here. We'll just let other people take care of, I suppose. While we continue our sieges. I guess we have sieged everything that we can here. I thought we were sieging something a second ago. Okay. See if there's anything we can do down here. Yep. There is a rebel army down here, which I guess we should just ignore. No reason to fight them. Though I had thought Infante Ramiro to be a more reasonable man, his request to be allowed to duel his rival was slightly erratic. I think there's a chance he could end up maimed from this event, so I'm going to tell him not to do it and lower his opinion by 20. It'll be fine. We're both Crusaders, so we are going to be very happy with each other about that forever. so it's not really going to make a difference to anything. My niece is of age. Galicia is calling us to war against Castile. Okay, I'll accept, but you do realize that my whole army is over in Jerusalem right now, and is not actually going to be able to help you. Okay, the Pope is real happy. And we'll definitely adopt Duke Antonio's ideas. Yeah. We finished our castle. So we'll just give it away to a new vassal for the moment. Can we increase our centralization anytime soon? Oh, we actually can increase it. Yeah, let's do that. We'll lose some vassal limit, but we're not near that anyway, so it's fine. Really should have checked that before I gave it away, but we can just revoke it, it'll be grand. I'm starting to think my daughter-in-law might fancy me. It is not appropriate. So, let's see. Okay, so we've gone up to domain limit of 7. We'll worry about revoking the castle back next time. We'll just continue here until the Crusade is over. Which I'm expecting to be when we finish this siege, probably. I think it's important that my ward gain a better understanding of the arts and sciences. Yeah, okay. Good. 1 learning. He does have gonorrhea, though. Oh, that only got us to 99%. Come on, somebody win a battle. There's an infidel at your court, my liege. Demand you banish the infidel. I guess we'll banish her. I don't really have any use for her. Alright, we're at 100% in the Crusade. The Pope won. And he has granted King Roger of Sicily the victory, as expected. So that's fine. We are still very pious Christians and we're happy to have helped. Let's get my troops on the way back home, which would be a lot easier if I actually selected them. And we'll leave it here for this episode, so thanks for watching, and join me again next time.